Moses Itauma is a young boxer already drawing comparisons to Mike Tyson.
I love you, Mike.
Moses Itauma is a young boxer already drawing comparisons to Mike Tyson.
I'd say my ring intelligence. Obviously, I've been boxing since I was 9, so yeah, I think what separates me from the other boys is my ring intelligence, my ring IQ.
With lightning-fast punches, devastating power, and a predatory fury in the ring, Moses Itauma dismantles his opponents in mere minutes. But the most impressive part? He's chasing history, determined to break Mike Tyson's record and become the youngest heavyweight champion ever. Will he succeed? Let's take a closer look.
Some of the footage I've managed to get hold of, which he doesn't know about, but they've got their head guards on, and I didn't realise at first who he was sparring with. When I knew it was, I thought, bloody hell.
Moses Itauma was born on December 28, 2004, in Slovakia to a Nigerian father and a Slovakian mother. His early years were shaped by encounters with racism, which led his family to relocate to England in search of a better life. They eventually settled in Chatham, Kent, where Moses discovered boxing at a young age, inspired by the electrifying style of the legendary Prince Naseem Hamed.
The fact that his brothers lost tonight, this is the first big test of his professional
defeat out, hasn't he? And look, what a start!
What a start!
Itauma's amateur boxing career was nothing short of extraordinary. He remained undefeated, capturing multiple gold medals at both the European and World Championships. By the end of his amateur run, he had amassed a flawless record of 200 wins, including 10 knockouts.
Defeat out, hasn't he? And look, what a start!
What a start! He's a knockout machine as a junior amateur.
In January 2023, Moses Itauma signed with Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions. Just weeks later, on January 28th, he made his professional debut in London as a heavyweight. Itauma immediately turned heads, showcasing his immense potential by knocking out Czech fighter Marcel Bode in a stunning 23 seconds.
Here he is tonight looking for...
A single left hook to the head was all it took to send Bode crashing to the canvas, a clear testament to Itauma's devastating power.
Front foot. Oh, what a shot!
There he goes.
In his second professional bout, Itauma went up against seasoned Mexican fighter Ramon Alberto Ibarra, but Ibarra's experience was no match for Itauma's explosive power and lightning speed. Just 35 seconds into the first round, Itauma unleashed a vicious combination, finishing with a crushing right hook that ended the fight in spectacular fashion.
25 to be the youngest man to ever do it.
Coming back with that straight left hand.
In his third professional bout, Itauma faced his toughest challenge yet, veteran fighter Konstantin Dovich Vishchenko, a seasoned opponent known for his grit and resilience.
There for the champion, Richie, and we've got to remember, there's a good shot left.
After dismantling his first two opponents in a combined 58 seconds, Itauma now found himself in unfamiliar territory, forced to go the distance for the first time in his career.
Vishchenko getting a little bit more ambitious.
Despite carrying 12 career losses, Dovich Vishchenko was known for his durability. He had never been knocked out. This made him the perfect test for Itauma's ability to handle a full-length bout and prove he was more than just a knockout artist.
On that back foot there.
Fight was a true test for the 18-year-old Itauma, who continued to showcase his incredible power and technique, delivering powerful blows to both the head and body of his opponent.
Tonight, haven't we? The shot there. Yeah, just made him screw up his legs against two men who came in to roll over. Vishchenko's wanted to stand there and take it.
My job is getting to the ring and fighting whoever they put in front of me. Even if they said, like, tomorrow you're fighting King Kong, I'll be like, no problem.
However, Dovich Vishchenko displayed remarkable resilience, absorbing Itauma's powerful shots and showcasing surprising stamina and determination.
Future now, it's almost like he needs to get it out. He needs to get angry in there. From the bombs that, he really does.
Securing an early victory, Itauma not only showcased his physical prowess, but also proved his ability to adapt under pressure, making this fight a crucial step in his professional growth. In his fourth bout, on July 29, 2023, Itauma faced Argentine boxer Kevin Nicolas Espendola, marking yet another important chapter in his rising career.
He goes.
Step back and create a little bit of distance and landed a good jab.
He's trying his best to keep the distance.
Despite a brief 3-month break, Itauma entered the ring with unwavering confidence, determined to extend his unbeaten streak.
Appreciation.
Trying to win if they're trying not to get stopped. Oh, he made it happen here.
Calm, patience, composure.
Espendola, with his more seasoned fighting style, presented a significant challenge for Itauma.
I'm taking it.
Guys like this.
However, the young fighter showcased remarkable strength and control in the ring, refusing to let the Argentine dictate the pace of the fight.
He's going to be very bruised in the morning, and that was a great left hook. Moves it to the body. Again, comes in with a big right hand. Now he switches to the body again. Can he finish it? No, it's too late.
Although Espendola withstood the constant pressure and occasionally made things difficult for Itauma, the young Brit proved his readiness for tougher competition, effectively managing the fight and answering every challenge.
3-1 Super Heavyweight Championship.
He's looking for big punches.
Would love to be the youngest ever
In the
world.
body also.
In the end, Itauma claimed victory by decision, pushing his professional record to an impressive 4-0.
There tonight and looking for a
Good
knockout.
punch to detect and
Who was born in Morocco, but these days.
In his next fight, Moses Itauma took on the ambitious Amin Boussetta on September 23, 2023.
This year. Oh, left uppercut.
From the very first seconds of the bout, Itauma seized control, applying relentless pressure on his opponent.
Who's looking for the finish. Still 90 seconds in the round to go, and in goes the...
Boussetta found himself in serious trouble in the first round, getting knocked down twice by Itauma's precise punches.
Obviously, as an amateur, I won 2 national titles, 3 European medals, gold medals, and a world title. And as a professional, I'm looking to replicate that and doing it quicker than the youngest heavyweight world champion himself, Mike Tyson. I see him sitting at the front. He's staring at me, but listen, pressure makes diamonds, man. Pressure makes diamonds.
Mike Tyson just called out, "I love you, man." How does that feel?
I love you, Mike.
After the second knockdown, the referee stepped in to stop the fight. This victory marked Itauma's 3rd career knockout, reaffirming his signature style and improved his record to a perfect 5-0.
Next two after that, set her out in the last one.
And obviously,
Record, albeit against...
In his 6th fight, Moses Itauma faced the seasoned Hungarian boxer István Bernat on October 28, 2023. At 34 years old, this was Bernat's first fight after a lengthy hiatus, and his record stood at 10-1 with an impressive 72% knockout rate.
decent record indeed.
Bernat, so 16 years older.
Looking downstairs.
The fight began with Itauma's trademark aggression, and his punches quickly proved too powerful for Bernat to handle.
Business here doesn't need Itauma. He started quickly.
Oh, good shot.
In the first round, the Hungarian was already knocked down after a barrage of powerful strikes from Itauma.
Brilliant electric start. Brilliant uppercut, right hook as well. Bernat all over the place.
Moses gave him no time to recover, relentlessly pressing forward with his fierce attack. After a brutal uppercut followed by a right hook that rocked Bernat to his core, his position became critical. Recognizing that Bernat could no longer continue, the referee stepped in and stopped the fight.
First round. Oh, that's a great left hook. He's got...
With his fourth knockout victory, Moses Itauma continued to astound with his power and technique, adding another impressive win to his record. In his final fight of 2023, he showcased remarkable strength and skill against Polish boxer Misha Bolos.
Put in a straight line, inviting the trouble. He's brave, but he's completely outgunned.
As usual, Itauma kicked off the fight with an aggressive onslaught, quickly seizing control. His style, reminiscent of a young Mike Tyson, once again lived up to expectations. He left Bolos no room to recover, dismantling him in just 1 minute.
7 wins from 7 fights.
The first knockdown came from a precise, powerful hook that sent Bolos stumbling to the canvas. Although he rose and continued, it was evident his resistance had been shattered. A follow-up combination of punches sent him down again, and the referee promptly stopped the fight.
Right on Monday, so fair play to him. His hands are getting quicker. He's got destruction for that big left-hand counter as Garber comes forward for a short right.
In 2024, Moses Itauma extended his dominant winning streak, knocking out Dan Garber in the first round.
And the referee's having a look.
I'll be very shocked if he's not at least the heavyweight world champion, if not, as said, unified and maybe undisputed.
From the very first seconds, Itauma seized control, unleashing a flurry of powerful punches that landed like lightning. Under the relentless barrage, Garber was driven around the ring, forced to retreat from corner to corner.
I think he's a good kid. I've said in the past that I think he can be a champion, and I do think, just like I said with Jared Anderson, I think Jared and Moses are very, very both good fighters. However, there's a lot of temptation.
Itauma delivered another lightning-fast combination, and the referee, seeing Garber unable to continue, stepped in and called a technical knockout in the first round.
Shut everyone up if he can come out here.
That's going to be the right hand over the And it's not just the hand speed, it's the foot speed.
On May 18, 2024, Moses Itauma continued his rapid rise in boxing, featuring on the undercard of the highly anticipated super fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. He faced the experienced German Ilya Mezanev, marking another key step in his ascent. Looking ahead, it's notable that Itauma sparred twice with Tyson Fury as part of Fury's preparation for both of his bouts against Usyk. According to Fury, the young heavyweight left a lasting impression. He's not just a guy with power, he's got the mind of a fighter, Fury remarked.
Hook upstairs straight, it's fast.
Moreover, Itauma became one of the few fighters to appear on the undercard of both Usyk-Fury mega events, further highlighting his rapidly rising status in professional boxing. The fight against Ilya Mezanev marked Itauma's first title bout, with the vacant WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight belt on the line.
Oh, massive left hand. And Masinta back into the corner, eats a right and another left. He's trying to hold on, but Itauma not letting him.
From the outset, Itauma showcased his dominance, effortlessly controlling the pace of the fight. In the first round, Itauma caught Mezanev with a powerful counterhook, momentarily causing the German to lose his balance. In the second round, Itauma unleashed a powerful combination that sent Mezanev crashing to the canvas for a full knockdown. Though Mezanev managed to get up, the referee, assessing his condition, decided to stop the fight. This victory not only added another dominant win to Itauma's record, but also earned him the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title, solidifying his reputation as one of the most promising and dangerous heavyweights in the world. On July 27, 2024, Itauma successfully defended his WBO Intercontinental title, facing the experienced Polish boxer Mario in a bout held at the O2 Arena in London, as part of the Joe Joyce vs. Derek Chisora event.